Hey, happy Monday, everybody. It's John. I was laying in bed last night thinking of some things. One was, I'd like to go back in the past, but tell the story a little bit. There was a little place in Encino called the Hot Club, and it went down in the 80s. It was a very fun place. People danced, had a great time, and it was an idea and a concept in between the clubs we were running at the time, which was, I believe, Flippers and the Roxy, the Whiskey, Voila, Cattle Barons, and a few of those others. But the Valley was going to be interesting because nothing had really been done that was cool or whatever. Anyway, we were going against the Red Onion, their Monday night buffet, and but why I'm making this video is to honor a man named Mark Stagner. Mark Stagner was the one that set up the meetings with the owner of Hamburger Hamlet, Harry Lewis. Harry and Marilyn Lewis owned the Hamburger Hamlet. They were these very sort of Beverly Hills-ish type of people, and when I told them the idea to do the Hot Club, they just had no idea what I was even talking about. New wave music, punk music, disco music, what? So we made a deal, we made an appointment, went to see him. Mark Stagner was really good at getting the meeting, and I convinced Mr. Lewis, and the compensation was supposed to be something like $300 for doing the night, and $300 for what's it called, for the invitations. But he said he'd give me no money and figure out the compensation myself, that's how ladies and gentlemen, $5, ladies were free and gentlemen others for $5. That's where that came from. So anyway, the week before the Hot Club, Mr. Lewis got cold feet because he thought we were going to be pumping in punk music and wrecking his club. So Mark had this emergency phone call meeting and really struggled to get him to say yes to do it, but he did, and the rest is history. It's pretty amazing. Dick Shepard ended up coming with me from KNEC to do the programming, or actually the spots on K-Rock, and through a lot of coercion with, let's just say, bags of white snow in the office of K-Rock, when they were in a little tiny place in Pasadena. We made a deal to do these fantastic little Hot Club spots, and Dick Shepard ended up turning into Richard Blade. And the rest is history, because he ended up being so good to us, promoting the club and coming out, and the Poor Man, and it was just fun. It was a great time. But I want to thank Mark Stagner. Rest in peace. He passed away a couple weeks ago, and to his family, he was a great guy, and he didn't need to do that. And in many ways, if you think about it, if he didn't do that, let's say he didn't set up that meeting, the Hot Club would have never been. And then also Richard Blade, I don't know if Richard would have got a job at K-Rock. Because it was actually, the timing was just so perfect. And I also want to say a special rest in peace to Mark Vito Vitanza, who was our doorman for almost a decade. Smiling, mustache, Italian, big, handsome guy. We loved him. I trusted him. I didn't trust too many people. And he was gone. He's gone. So Mark and the two Marks are gone, and to their families, much love. And to those who want to know a little more about the Hot Club story, there it is. It was interesting. It was never going to happen, but it happened. I'm glad it did. There's more to it, but this is a simple version for Instagram. We're going to do a podcast on it and bring a couple really cool people in that were DJs and involved intricately in the event. But I was just thinking about it. And also I had a phone call yesterday from Chase Crosser, who was in my homeroom in Walter Reed Junior High School. Chase called out of the blue to say hello. He's doing great, and it was great to hear from him. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'm just checking in on this Monday. Bye-bye.